Hey guys, so I just wanted to quickly explain what we are doing for this project. So I call it the Top 6 project, and let me make it a little bit bigger so you can see. So it is a project where you have to choose a top 6 of something. So it could be anything. I chose visual artists, and I found some artists that I find really interesting right now. It's not the top 6 of all time. You can take that seriously, or not take it seriously. It can just be 6 things that you think about. It could be 6 like tennis shoes that you like, or 6 and 6 of anything. Okay, and I'll describe it a little bit more in the videos as we go through. But the point of this project is so that you get used to a little bit more HTML. So we are going to be using a website called Bootstrap, and we are going to pull some things from that website in order to make these beautiful, beautiful little layouts here. So right here we have a layout that is really functional. We have things next to each other instead of things just stacked up vertically, and we are going to borrow this HTML from another website in order to make it really great. So we're not just going to be coding ourselves, we're actually going to be using a bunch of HTML that we get from another website. So the biggest purpose of this project is to kind of get used to using somebody else's code. Okay, so there are ways in which I made this so that it could be accessible by anybody. And I'm going to explain that to you now. So here's the slide deck for this project, and it may look a little different by the time you look at it, but I have made 3 levels to this project. Okay, I like to call them mild, medium, and caliente. So the mild level is just where I give you all the code and you modify it. Okay, so the purpose of the mild level is to be able to look at the code and decipher it. So there's a bunch of code, it's like 100 lines of code, and you have to figure out where in the code you can change in order to make it a top 6 project of your own. So for the mild, I give you all the code and you have to modify it. For the medium, I give you some of the code and you have to add code and you have to modify it. For the caliente, you just start from scratch. Okay, so each of these levels is designed to teach you something a little different. The mild is to decipher code. The medium is to find the Bootstrap website and decipher code. And the caliente is to use the Bootstrap website and to code from scratch. Okay, and there's also deciphering code in there. So each level teaches you something new. You are going to make a choice as to which one you would like to enter in on. I don't care which one you choose. I would ask you to choose something that you feel like challenges you, but in a way that you still can keep engaged. You don't get too discouraged by it. So the way that this works is if you go to the presentation mode, these little buttons here will take you to the videos. So if you chose mild, you have 1 video. Okay. If you chose medium, there's a first medium video. Oops.
Welcome back, everyone.
There's 1, 2.
Okay, folks, so this is video
3 and 4 medium videos, I believe. Okay, and then for the, it really likes to play itself. For the caliente videos, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 caliente videos because you're adding more for the caliente. So you decide which one. Once you decide, you're going to go into the teams on Replit and find the project that you want to start. They're all called top 6. There's top 6 mild, top 6 medium, top 6 caliente, and it's going to give you different code based on what you chose, and the video is going to cover the rest. Okay, so have fun with this project. I think it's really great. There's a lot of bang for your buck here. You get to borrow a lot of code. You get to make things look really beautiful very quickly. Okay,